Hey, what's going on, guys? Chobam here, back with another video. This is Minecraft, but this is actually not a stream. Reason for this is because in my last stream I got asked to do a video instead of a stream today because I never had time. And I asked for suggestions, and one of the comments was to make like a house tour, like a world tour of what I've done so far. And I thought it was a really good idea. And since I'm 6 episodes in, at first I was considering on making like a montage. But that just takes too long, especially when I only have one night to do it. So at the minute I'm just in my world. I've taken my hood off so you guys can see what I've done so far in its full like scale. And I'm going to start with just my house. So when I first started this world, I actually spawned, I believe, over in the plains. And then I saw this biome, I was like, okay, let me go to this. And that's where I found the village, which is actually up there. Which is how I got my villagers. And pretty much, I went mining before at the start, and because my inventory is full, I was like, okay, I need to get a house going, and because it was getting dark instantly, I couldn't exactly just build anything, so I dug a hole in the wall and put a bed in there for the meantime. I was like, you know what, this is actually a good idea, so I kept with it. Obviously, it says my house, and I've made a little design with it. So if we hop inside, obviously we've got my dog Zeus. I got my little villager friends who I traded with, my little crafting and smelting station, got some storage up here, all the beds for the villagers. As you can see, there's some stuff over here to give them jobs, and over here. And I recently did this, I think last episode actually, where I made a second floor, and at the minute it's just all storage based. Nothing fancy as of currently, and it's just really nice. At the minute, obviously I need to get rid of the stone in the back, which I will do in episode 7. But that's pretty much the base. I'm actually going to go to sleep. Again, doesn't allow me at the minute. But while it's still nighttime, or pretty much daytime at the minute, I want to show you, well, not only have I got myself an iron golem friend, which I got, I believe, episode 5. He just spawned randomly when I came back home from a mining trip. This I believe I made in episode 2 or 3. It's pretty much an incinerator room where if I have any random crap in my inventory, I will just burn in the lava. A lot of people put in the comments on that episode that the incinerator room was a bit big just for that little pool of lava. I made it that big specifically so I can... Oh, monsters nearby. Okay, that's fine. But I made it that big because I made the pillars out of wood. So it's a lot easier for it not to be burnt. I actually need to go to sleep, otherwise I can't finish this this tour because creepers might blow up. Because I've actually got my game volume off. There we go. But if we continue from out of the house and the incinerator, we have my first ever farm I made in this world, which is actually just a small sugarcane farm, which I started randomly. I needed bookshelves. And there's the zombie. But if we head up towards the other farms, as you can see, you got my 2x2 trees, my potato farm, which I believe I made in the second episode, and then my wheat farm I made a episode after, I believe episode 4. And there is some mobs, so I'm gonna have to be careful. Actually, I'm gonna have to get my weapons out just to make sure. This I believe I actually made not too long ago. I remember getting the enchantment table, I believe episode 4 or 5. Can't actually remember the full episode. But yesterday's stream, or episode 6 if you're watching this in advance, I actually got all these bookshelves yesterday from one trip I did, and I'm not going to spoil it, just in case you haven't watched the stream yet. If you are watching this before the stream, I highly suggest you watch the streams first. I had a lot of fun making them. I had a lot of fun talking to you guys as well. But yeah, I got this in episode 6, which was recently uploaded. This, I believe I made episode 4. I believe episode 4. This is an automatic sugarcane farm. I was suggested this by a friend of mine called Corbin. And pretty much this was taking forever. And to make any effectiveness out of this, I made an automatic version of it. It's really small and I'm going to obviously expand on it. But I made that, I believe, in episode 4 or 5. That... I made the same episode as that, except there was no cows, and then halfway through episode 5 I decided to get cows, and you know, it's a pretty good farm now. I don't exactly need the leather or meat, because I have endless food from here at least. So that's easy done with, and I don't need leather no more since I finished the enchantment table. It's level 30 now. But that's pretty much all this area. There isn't really much to show in the Nether. It's literally just a torch trail. That's from me exploring. I'm going to attempt to come in here. Just to show you how much work I've been doing mining wise. Let me just get rid of this guy. There we go. So as you can tell, I've torched this entire place because every single time I tried sleeping on stream, there would be mobs coming up, and because they see the villagers through the wall, they would just sit there and I wouldn't be able to sleep, and I found it very annoying. So I torched most of it, but yet they just kept walking up to it anyway. But this is where the mining started getting interesting, because as I went down, I actually came across a mine shaft. This, I believe, is just me trying to find a mob spawner, because I thought there was one. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to go any further. Okay, he's actually going to follow me. There we go. He's stopped now. But down there, actually, I can show you from up here, actually. There's another perspective. That is my mine shaft. Which I will be doing something with in the future once I've finished everything with my main base. Because down there I'm going to have a bunch of strip mines, and they're going to be attached to the mine shaft itself. I'm going to have a bunch of furnaces and whatnot down there, just make it all look nice and ready for like future episodes on stream. And that's pretty much all I have at the minute, but despite the fact I've done, what is it? I've spent around about 12 hours roughly in this world in total. Because I only make progress on stream. So I would say I've made a solid amount of progress. Now, a lot of people may get all this stuff in around about half an hour if they did everything properly. But I want to take my time with this series because it's doing so well. And it's just, I'm having so much fun with it. I'm doing a lot of work on this. I want to make it as nice as possible. And I want to get everything done perfectly. But that's pretty much going to be the end of this map tour or house tour or whatever you want to call it. Just showing you a quick progression on what everything is like as of currently. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this tour, and see ya.